Cousin Obeid from Dubai, Salam Alaikum, Shalom Aleichem. Thank you for your recent communication. Let me speak as quickly as possible. I hope that the rumor I heard is true and that Howard Stern is not originally born from a Jewish mother, which would mean that according to halacha, the Jewish tradition, the code of laws for thousands of years, he is not considered religiously a Jew. He can call himself a Jew, but if his mother is not, his birth mother is not Jewish, then even if his father, or if he was adopted or whatever it is, he would not be a halachic Jew. We're not proud of Howard Stern, even if he's entertaining. He's creating a lot more licentiousness and immorality. There's a great difference between somebody who's licentious or immoral in his own closeted room and somebody who spreads it and encourages everyone and debases the culture. As pleasant as their personalities may be, they are offending God and they are causing great difficulties. As far as the issue of a prayer for rain, you saw my actual prayers and what I said and my source material, what I did in Atlanta. But I said clearly that prayer without repentance and without addressing the immorality that scorches the earth and makes it barren, the prayer alone will not be effective. Because of my prayer, a week later, the Baptist governor of the state, at the very same place on the steps of the state capitol, he also prayed. I think he picked up on my idea. This is part of Judaism's being a light onto the nations. But he did not speak to the people about the importance of repentance. And so Atlanta continues to suffer, and the United States has had several natural disasters since then, including what has happened with tens of thousands of people have not had electricity. There were floods and storms, etc. recently. Furthermore, I would like to take you up on your offer, and if you can help to promote my videos in a very significant way so that instead of hundreds, thousands of people can hear these messages, you would be doing a great mitzvah, a great good deed. And surely, whether you subscribe to all of the spiritual ideas that I am promoting, or whether you don't, you will have a merit for helping me to get this message out to many people. As far as the situation with rain in Dubai, it's like anything else. God controls the key for rain, but certainly if our cousins in Dubai will understand the importance of the sanctity of the entire Holy Land, and especially the Holy City, and if you will help with your contacts in the Muslim world. If you saw my video, I spoke about the fact that in this post-Annapolis era, let us get together all of the religious clergy who can agree certainly on the idea of sanctifying the Holy Land and de-homosexualizing it, to close down the Jerusalem Open House institution in the heart of the Holy City, which is perverting and corrupting Arab Muslim youth as well as Jewish youth. If there could be great pressure from the many religious leaders throughout the Muslim world, and you could help organize this, that it's improper to have these homosexual parades, agendas, and conventions, certainly this will be a great good deed, and it would certainly help bring God's blessing through rain. I am certain of this. In the past, I've worked with people who I disagree with very much ideologically, such as Sheikh Taysar Tamimi, who's the head of the Sharia courts in Israel and is in the area of Azariah. I met with him and we did a joint press conference that was in Al Jazeera and published in Al-Quds. Now we have great quote-unquote political differences, but we join together for the blessing of the ritual circumcision, of holiness and reproduction, to oppose the homosexualization of the Holy Land. Obeid, I would like you to use your contacts. It looks like you have a lot of time on your hands and you're a great communicator. Speak to Sheikh Kardawi of Qatar and other great Muslim leaders who utilize, like you, the internet. Speak to them, organize them from one end of the Arab crescent to the other, and let them join with religious Jews and the patriarchs in the holy city from the Christian denominations, and let us bring back holiness to the Holy Land. And that will be a great merit for things that you need, whether it's rain or personal success. Furthermore, I want to say this about the homosexuals. Homosexuals have a great struggle. It's one of the hardest struggles. So do adulterers. Both of them have to conquer their base urges. And if they do, if they conquer, they are great people and they are holy people, holier than you and I, because they're facing this great challenge and struggle of the homosexual drive or the drive for adultery or underage relations, etc. So, to the homosexuals, we don't hate you, but we say that you are challenged and that you must seek reparative therapy. The Jews have something called Jonah, an institution called Jonah, that helps Jews who are serious about healing themselves from this particular thing. No, God does not love murderers. Even if we'll find an extra chromosome for the murderer, God does not love murderers. God doesn't love homosexuals who act out on their homosexuality or adultery. Obeid, please, let's get to work together on sanctifying Jerusalem, and this will certainly bring rain or good things, a rain of good things to many in the Arab Crescent who will help on this important mission. Thank you. Shalom.